Right on!
Last lap of a IGS tonight, and Bruno is still in the lead. Has been since lap 3 when I started to watch him, and is still in the first place. No, he's on lap 6, yes, so it's one more lap after this one. Okay, but Bruno is in the lead anyway. It's a TT race, I would say. Most people ride him by themselves. Right now we have Bruno in front, and then I think it's Kim Little here. And after him there is Blue Myers, and then we have Luch and Andy Self. Here is Fleming riding in a small group here with Schindler and Duffy. There are 4 or 5 people in this group here. I think that's the biggest group I've seen here. So it's a very tough race by yourself all the time. Let's look back here and see what else we can see. Lecoq, Hedgehog, Hill, and here is Stockvik. I think he's lapped by 1 lap by the A riders, so the C riders here are one lap behind, so they are on lap 5, I think. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh, Connolly has stopped. Maybe it's given up, I'm not sure. Stopped here. Let's find some other guys. Trying to work my way back here. Kalea also stopped, or I'm not sure what he's doing. Siminski seems to be riding 45 kilometers. Donovan. And we're back with Bruno again. And here we have Bruno, and he's going into the last lap, just passing under the start finish line. He's been riding around 300 to 350 watts all the time when I watched him. And around 6 or 7 watts per kilo up the Com hill here. And Kim Little is 1 minute 37 seconds behind at the moment. Blue Maris is 2 minutes behind him. And Andy Self about 3 minutes behind Bruno. So let's see. I don't think there will be much excitement. I think Bruno will take this to the finish. And there he goes, 7 watts per kilo again, up the hill, pushing 500 watts, over 500 watts. Pretty strong guy, this Bruno, going 7 watts up the hill. Now he's passing the Com, and I will go back and look for Kim. See how far. This is 1 minute down to him here. And 1 minute 30 seconds. 1 minute 28 seconds. And Kim is pushing 450 watts up the hill here. And Blue Maris is 37 seconds behind Kim, coming up the hill. Kim is riding the TT bike. And you can see Neil Duffy 1 minute 47 behind Kim here. And they are, not sure if they still a few people riding together, but I will go back and see. Here's Blue Maris. And here we have Duffy. Here we have 4 people riding together. A little more fun. And Duffy in the front. No. McKeever in front. Oh, now he's passing him. And himself, Giron, not sure what country he's coming from, and S. Fleming from the United States. give him some ride on. Murtaugh, yeah, he's 9 seconds behind. Not sure if he's 1 lap behind, I think. Yeah. Okay. And the same goes for this rider. And he has stopped. He was riding with Andy before. We have a rider on the Computrainer kit, I think it says, yes. Computrainer. Hedgehog in the KIT kit, I think, yeah. Cock is riding Fortuna. I have not seen that kit before. It's a new kit, I think. Whitworth. Yeah, let's go to the front again. There's Andy, Giron, Fleming and Duffy just passing the Com Hill, and Andy uses aero power up, gets a few meters of the other guys, 4 or 5 meters, 8 meters, it's growing 10 meters, and he's pulling away. Here are the other guys chasing him. Blumeyers, Kim, and then we have to go not that way. Okay, let's try it again. Andy, Blumeyers, and Kim. There we have Bruno. Just going closing to the old town. On the final lap, 60 kilometers ridden. Just a few more kilometers to the finish line. Riding for Team Vision. No, PTC, sorry. He's in the Vision kit. It's riding for PTC. And the Swift Power Sight is... oh, now it's correcting itself. It's a little crazy at the moment. Blumeyers is number 1 at the moment, but Bruno is ahead and Kim is ahead of him. And I think Bruno has relaxed a few watts on the last lap here. He's riding around 250 watts instead of 350, 400. He's done on the other laps before. Just going into the sprint here. And no one in sight on the riders list. Not using the event module myself here, so I just jumped in when we were ridden about 3 laps. Not that exciting at the moment. Bruno going for a finish line. Let's see where Kim is. Here he is, just past the sprint. And we have Murphy and Get to the Chopper, which is one lap behind Kim here. Plumaris should be somewhere around here also. Here he is, going to the sprint section. And himself, let's see if I can find them. Pritchett's also out riding. Oh shit, that's, yeah. Here is Duffy by himself. Where is the rest of the guys? Has he dropped? Yeah, he must have dropped. Maybe he has hit the famous wall. Can't see the other riders and himself. Here they are. Yeah, he has dropped them. Duffy was finished. His leg is finished, maybe. But here is Andy, Giron and Fleming. I think this will be the most exciting thing of the race at the moment. Going into the sprint here. Plumaris is pushing it a little, 5 watts per kilo. Let's see, Bruno is pushing it into the finish line, 6.3 watts per kilo. And now it's really sprinting towards the finish line. Way ahead of Kim. 52 seconds at the moment. Oh, Kim is taking 38 seconds. He's coming. So Bruno is doing all he can to sustain the gap he has. 7.3 kilowatts per 500 watts. And now we can relax. Of course, Kim is out of sight again on the players list, but he's just a few seconds out. And there he goes into the finish. Well done, Bruno. And he got the nice jersey also. Let's see where Kim is. Here is coming. Well done to Kim also. I've already given them ride-ons early on. Kim passes the finish line. That's the second place. And then we have Plumaris coming somewhere behind here, I hope. If nothing, can't see him at the moment. It should be here. 4.3 kilowatts. And after Plumaris we have Andy Self, S. Fleming and Giron. Not sure what country is coming from, Giron. Red flag with a star in the middle. Hong Kong, okay. 17 races. 33% UCI maximum. So here Plumaris is going into the finish. let's go back to here. We have a race. Oh, sorry. Gian is ahead. Yeah, he's pushed ahead, I think. Yeah, Andy and Fleming is dropped by Gian here. We are, can see 20 seconds behind at the moment. Gian pushing 700 watts into the finish line. Andy and Fleming, let's go back and see the finish of these two. Andy self 13 watts from Fleming, Andy pushing 11, 10, 11 on Fleming, and Andy takes it. Well done to these two. Let's go back and see Duffy. Must be the next one, I think. Hedgehog is coming, but he's far behind them, maybe a minute apart or something like that. So hopefully Duffy will take the 7th place in the race. And other people riding with Duffy is 1 lap behind. So they have still 1 more lap to go. Duffy is tired and hanging on his team members here. No, maybe not team members, but they're riding the same kit anyway. Yeah, McGeever. No, they are team members. BRT team, all of them. Murtagh, McGeever and Duffy. Helping Duffy to the finish line. He seems a little tired in the legs, I think. And Duffy has taken the lead into the finish, leaving his teammates to go 1 more lap after this. And let's see if we can find the Hedgehog, who is about a minute after Duffy here. And there he went past the finish line. Let's find the Hedgehog somewhere. Here he is. Riding for the KISS team, KRT. And Jonathan Giron, that was on the 4th place, is the first one in the B class. Average 3.8 watts per kilo, sorry. So he was the winner of the B category. And after the Hedgehog we have Tatarinov from the United States. That is, I think, the last A rider in sight anyway on Swift Power. And after that we have a few B riders: A Torma, A Baker, BJO Sakamichi, and Simansky and Donovan, spread out on the course. Oh, and Hedgehog. Let's go back and find the next ones. Wirrick, where am I? How far? 53, one lap to go. Neil. So one lap to go. Sea Rider, should be some other riders here. Here is Torma. He's the next one who will finish riding on his blue Trek. Baker is 1.5 minutes behind Torma. Hey, yeah, 1 minute 47 seconds. I can see him in the riders list. 1 minute 50 seconds now. We'll give him a ride on, of course. .300 meters for Torma to go. From Hungary, and there he goes into the finish. Szymanski. Where is Baker? He's just ahead of him. They're riding together here. This could be a little fight for the finish line then. Donovan also. Yeah. Donovan, Szymanski and Baker together here. Let's see what's happened.
Nice! Hammer time!
Baker. No, Szymanski opens up with an arrow power up. And they're pushing it. Szymanski goes away with, oh shit, 9-10 kilowatts watts per kilo. And he will take the win. The Baker after that. No, Donovan ahead of Baker. Baker here. And then we should find the BJO. BJO. Far behind him. Here's Stockvik. Still one more lap to go in Sea Ride. Here we have the PTC rider, BJO Sakamichi. After him, E. Welch. He is 15 seconds behind him. Really pushing it at the moment for 4.6 watts per kilo. Maybe he's trying to catch him. 15 seconds behind these two. And 4 seconds up to BJO here. You can see him in the distance. but this guy has to go also one more lap. So it's Wells and Sakamichi. On a Cervelo S5, coming to the finish. One and a half kilometers to go. Well, she's dropping 32 seconds behind now. BJO pushing 5 watts per kilo. Flumeyer's best lap 13 minutes and 12 seconds. BJO's best lap 15 minutes 41 seconds. BJO making a strong finish at 9 watts per kilo, 835 watts. And let's go back to Welsh here. He's doing the opposite, taking a slow finish at 180 watts. Now he's pushing at a little. 5 watts per kilo, 300 watts. Let's give him a ride on for doing a good job in the race. Finishing as 15th rider. Then we should find our Walters behind him. Walters. Here it comes. Walters. Coming to the finish, 5 watts per kilo also. Into the finish line. And Murphy behind him, 24 seconds out. Here is Murphy. Carnes behind him. About a minute behind. Let's see if we can find him. Luigi's, yeah, Carnes should be, yeah, they're riding here together. Lewis. T. Luce and K. Carnes from the United States coming in together into the finish here. Let's give them both ride-ons. And it's Luce who's opening up with an aero power up. 5.6 watts per kilo. Carnes pushing 8.4 and it's going to pass him if he doesn't push it anymore. Carnes is in the lead, is not going to catch him. Carnes will take this over Lewis. And after that we have get to the here, yes. Get to the chopper. Coming into the goal here. And Birch and Turtle, and then we have the BRT guys, MacGyver, Murta and Neil. $5 watts per kilo at 300 watts, that's a pretty light guy. S. Birch here without a tag. Turtle just after him, and then we should find some here. We have the other guys. Duffy's out riding another lap. This one is going for a finish, MacGyver. And Murta also. Murta and MacGyver are riding together. And Duffy is... No, Murta is 9 seconds ahead. Here we are. Murta is ahead of Duffy. Duffy is just riding along, I think, on his 8th lap, 72 kilometers. Maybe he's going for 100 kilometers or something, not sure. Or just helping his teammate out a little. Here is Duffy ahead of MacGyver. Murta is rolling to the finish line. 0 watts per kilo. Oh, now it's pushing a little more again. And the other two guys are 12 seconds out. Murta is pushing it again, and now it's resting up. Duffy and MacGyver coming into the finish also. Murta just 100 meters out from the finish line. MacGyver going into the finish now. Then we should try and find Whitworth. American rider, I think. Oh, Lacox. Where is he? The Canadian guy. Not sure if I missed him. No, I can't. A few Canadians, but not Lecoq. here, riding up last hill after the sprint into the S's. Not sure what that kit is, I haven't seen that before. Fortuna kit, must be new or not sure what it is. And Smith passing him, but he's just ridden 30 kilometers, so he's way behind. And Whitworth is 2 minutes and 5 seconds behind. I saw that in the riders list. And after that, Stockvik from TFC. Not sure, there are a few uncategorized riders, also AC and C. Schindler. I think Alex Luge has stopped, so the last rider should be Stockvik. Oh, there's a Werrick also in the middle between these two. Here, I didn't see him at the first. He's in the compi trainer kit. And what? Intersection here from the water tunnels or from a marina. And he's riding with an AI rider at the moment. 120 watts. He is really tired in his legs after the ride here. Let's see how it's going for Walker. Oh no, not that one. Hedgehog. Schumacher's also still riding. Werrick. And I have Werrick is Lecoq. Here. Oh, it's just finished. So it's Werrick who's next. He's here. And Whitworth, 40 seconds behind. Riding at 90 watts at the moment, 1.2 kilowatts. Very happy with the race today, I think. Or very happy that it's finished anyway. and Wirik will finish in 200 meters, and then we will have to find Whitworth, who was about 2 minutes out. Here he is, going for the finish line. And Game Master is also out. He's riding together with Eves from the TFC. And after that is just Stockvik left on the course, and he is somewhere in the Essies. Well done, give him a ride on, and then I will try and find Paul Stockvik, who is somewhere around in the Essies. Looking for a Norwegian flag. There he is, in his CRCA kit, a TFC kit. Come on, Paul. Pushing 2.7 watts per kilo, still fresh legs. Also riding Cervelo S5. And getting stuck behind a guy doing a workout, or maybe just resting up a little before the finish. Just a few more kilometers for Stockvik to go, and then he will finish as the last rider in today's IGS race. Yes, it seems to be a very hard ride. Everyone is coming in slowly at the finish. Paul is still pushing 2 watts anyway. Yes, it seems to be a very hard ride. Everyone 300 meters to go for Paul. 4 watts per kilo, 400 watts. And I think he weighs 95. Now his sprint is coming, 9 watts per kilo, 1000 watts. 900, 920. Well done, Paul. And it's continuing. 175 beats per minute. The last finisher in the IGS race today. Thanks for watching, and hope you had some enjoyment of the stream here. And now I will watch some TV before bed. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.